With our initial 3 holes drafted and set up here now, we are ready to make our pattern of holes going around here. So a couple of things we want to look at before we get too far here. You can see we have these in groups of 5 as we discussed earlier. And you can see from this group to this group, we have about, I'd say, 350 degrees of a circle if you come all the way around here. So that's going to be important because we're going to take our first 3 holes and we're going to use a tool called Array Polar, which is going to take these and basically have them follow the circle all the way around, plotting these points for us. And then we'll take them and adjust them and make sure they're centered. So we want to make sure that we have the right degrees here to leave open for our starting holes and our finish hole. And then we need to know how many holes we have. Well, we have 120 holes in a cribbage board, and we have 24 of these groups of 5. So we need 25 extra sets of holes for these spaces. So we're going to take the 120, we're going to add the 25, and we're going to have this plot a total of 145 holes going around. So let's come back to our design here. Now we are going to select these 3 circles, so hold the shift key down to select multiple holes at a time. And in your command line now, we are going to type the command array, and in these options right here, we're going to select the array polar option, which means we're arraying around a circle. So the command line is going to ask you for the center of your polar array. Make sure you have your CEN or center snap on. Come to the center and slowly pull out to the edge until you see that CEN snap and click. Now up here in your command line, it's going to ask you for the number of items. And you can see I practiced this before. I already have 145 there, but if you don't, type in 145 and enter. And now it's going to ask you for the angle to fill, and that was where we talked about 350 degrees. So again, you can see I've already entered this value once, so it saved that, but I'm going to type it in, because you're going to need to type it in, 350, enter. And at this point, this will bring up a preview of what this is going to look like on your screen. It is in pink. It is saying this is what's going to happen if you hit enter. So I like that. I'm going to hit enter. And now I have 145 of these circles arrayed around this circle, just like I want here. Now you can see we want this little area right here in the center, and we're going to come back and do that eventually. But the one thing I want you to do now after you've done this array is you're going to count these. And there's no easy way to do this, we just have to do this. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th set of holes you are going to delete. 1, delete. And that's going to create our groups of 5 as we go around. I won't make you watch me do all of those, but when you are done, you are going to have something that looks similar to this with the 6th set of holes deleted all the way around. Once you have done that, you're going to save that as the April 15th Cribbage board update in your Teams folder. Send me a message in Teams that you have completed that task.